Good morning, everyone. My name is George Kosch. I'm the CEO and one of the co-founders of Worldprofit, along with our president, Sandy Hunter, celebrating again over 26 years online. A little bit about myself for the many new people that we have here who have upgraded recently into our silver or platinum membership. My background is right out of high school, joined the military, because I could get into university and not have to pay. I got through my 4-year degree in math and physics and got into a pretty cool job of flying around in a jet for our course to get my wings. It was 13 months, and then did some search and rescue flying, and then got my last tour was doing instructor. I was a jet instructor pilot down in Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan. Did that and then decided, you know what, after 10 years, they offered early retirement, which is hard to believe, but they did. It was a good package. You get a year of pay and you cash out your pension, little pension after 10 years. But I cashed it out and got the bug to just try something different. And here we are, all these years later, since 1994. Created Worldprofit, programmer, self-taught, just everything. I really enjoy programming, database, website management, and all that good stuff. But we have been doing the same thing at the same website for all those years, hosting websites. People say, a lot of people that I golf with and things will, say, what do you guys do? And I say, well, we're a mini GoDaddy, and but we're in a certain market, which is entrepreneurs, lead generation, you name it, work from home. And we established that niche all those years ago. It just happened. And we now have a community and all of that good stuff that other companies don't have. And we don't change. We don't release. All of our new products are within our member area, and we stand behind them, and they don't just drop off. So that's what we do, and we've been doing it ever since. We have a tremendous member area that can overwhelm very easily if you're new. So that's why we have directed all of our efforts to getting people to get to lesson 3. And we also put a great deal of effort, including our live business center, which is staffed by our monitors who are members of Worldprofit, and they urge everyone, get to and stay on lesson 3. Because that lesson starts you off with everything that you need to start your business, get your site up, get your hosting going, get your profile set, and start to get sort of the idea that, well, you came from answering an ad. We want to teach you how to send those out. And we want to teach you that the fact that you signed up and you came into this program means that the system works. So we're going to teach you that in lesson 3. We're going to get you into the training. We're going to get you signing up for sites where you can not have to pay, but you can do promotion. You can earn credits, advertising credits, and convert those advertising credits into mailers, sending out mail in the form of emails with ads, landing pages. We're going to teach you the concept of the landing page and the squeeze page, or whatever you want to call it, the opt-in form. And we're going to teach you how to generate a list. And that's what it's all about. And you need to put up a sticky note or something that says, this system works because I'm the result of it. And we're just putting you in the driver's seat, and we're teaching you how to do the promotion. So when you go through this this process, you're going to do it manually, copy, paste, that sort of a thing. And at first it's work. You're going to say, wow, there's a lot of stuff to do here, but it'll get easier and easier as you go through. The number one reason that we are so successful is our support. Not only do we have a support team in-house, but we also have a support team in our live business center. And they're there to help you and answer your questions and direct you to the information to help you out. We're 7 days a week, 365 days a year. And the monitors are, they're volunteers. They're not being paid to do this. And that's where, just like I said, we are a community. And the community part of Worldprofit, it's very important to understand. We actually have a Worldprofit community site. And you can go there and you can post some ads, you can communicate with everyone, and like we want you to feel like you've joined a family. All right, so it's important to know that. As usual, I always ask people to use Gmail. It's completely free. It was funny, I was on, who was I on a phone call with? Oh yeah, believe it or not, my own mail server, I use spam protection on it. It's through another company that I run with Worldprofit, that just all that company does is it does some of the registrations for domains and the name servers, things like that, DNS and all that. So anyways, I go to log into my bank, like I do every day, and it kicks me out. Like I sit here going, what's going on? Kicked me out. It locked my account. And it said, where were you born? And I put in, like I was born in Hamilton, Ontario. And I know where I was born. So I put it in properly and I tried capital H and everything. Kicked me out. It's like, what's going on here? How can this happen? So I phoned. And the lady on the other end was so nice. She said, well, your email's bouncing. And I, what? I've been with this bank since day one. I've been with the Royal Bank. It's our biggest bank in Canada for 400 years, right? It's like, oh, I wonder what email I use with you guys. Because I use Postbox, as you know, and I don't look at too much. I just get my. So anyways, I'm going to make this very short. My email was bouncing because of a spam filter that I use, which the server uses. It wasn't Gmail. So guess what I did? I said, you can switch me to Gmail. Enough said. My own mail. And you know why Gmail is better? Do you want to know why? Because it's run by Google, and they seem to run the whole internet. Not Apple, not Microsoft, but little old Google. And guess where Google started? In a garage. Guess where Worldprofit started? On a kitchen table. Now, enough said about that too. So use Gmail. Anyways, our live business center, again, is so important. We maintain it. We've got people in there, the best of Worldprofit. You're going to, as you go along your path to promotion, you're going to say to yourself at some point, is there an easier way to do this? And yes, there is, but we want you to copy, paste, log in. Cool tools on your top menu. We have some software called JitBit Auto Text. We also have alternatives to it, but it's a clipboard program where you can assign keystrokes to paragraphs, subject lines, URLs, unlimited. Get it. It's $20 or so. It's so worth it. If you can find one for free, by all means, but it will help you promote. RoboForm password organizer. Everybody's always, whoa, I don't know what my password is. I can't remember it. You can use Chrome or Edge Chrome, Firefox. They all have password savers that don't charge you any money. If you are using McAfee or Kaspersky, I'm very sure they also have password saving areas. Postbox, email, the best. It's the most incredible email management program I've ever used. They're on version 7 now. I paid them 10 years ago and I haven't paid them again. I might have given them $10 for a Boxing Day upgrade for life at some point. Again, well worth your money. Link Manager and Link Magic, those two tools here that you can see, 1, 2 right there, are absolutely they're completely free. They're in the member area. Silver and Platinum members have full access. Okay, they're there to help you promote. All right, are there any questions about anything so far? And great, I'm glad that tickets are getting solved. I'm not going to show you our support area, but we have a big board, I call it a board, that has all of the support tickets. And we never miss a support ticket. I can guarantee you we don't, because it's right there in front of us. That's, we have it up running all the time. That's all we do. And so put in a support ticket if you have an issue, and if you can, close the ticket when you're done, or we will. I generally close all my tickets the next day, or there'd be too many. Okay, so put in a support ticket. We're always here. You can get support. I'll generally go in the member area, and you know where it is. It's everywhere. We've got support forms all through the member area, and all you got to do is scroll down, and there's one sitting there. This is a big one I want to talk to you about today, is how do you generate leads, build your list, and finally earn income. That's the order it goes in. Everyone, of course, asks, how do I make money online? And I've always said, well, the better question to ask is, how do you generate leads? That's what I was told 26 years ago when I didn't know anything about any business at all. And the internet didn't exist when I started. Well, I take that back. It did exist, but not in this form when I first started. And I was asked, well, where are you getting your leads from? Because I was involved in it was kind of a network marketing sort of, back 26, 27 years ago, there was either mail order, MLM, or network marketing. There wasn't a lot that you could do from your home. So I didn't know what leads were. I was like, leads? What's that? Well, you got to run an ad and you got to do this. So I didn't know. I just kind of thought I'd just go to my friends, hey, you want to buy a filter system or whatever, they're selling, you want to buy some vitamins. And I was like, leads? What are leads? What do you mean marketing, advertising? So to generate leads, you get on to lesson 3 and you promote and you learn, you sign up, you send out promotion, people sign up as associates. And when they do that, our system takes over, meaning we will email. Okay, we're going to send an email to new associates. You'll receive an email that one signed up with some tips and hints and things like that, but you don't need to do anything when you're new. And then we are the autoresponder. I'm often asked, well, do I need an autoresponder? Well, not for the associates, you don't. If you're going to run another business on the side, yeah, sure, you could have autoresponder and set them up, which many people do. But we're the autoresponder. We send out newsletters, we announce specials, we do all that. So guess what? You focus on generating more leads to build your list of associates. Does this apply to your affiliate programs? Of course it does. 60% of everybody that's ever signed up for Worldprofit, they don't promote our stuff. They use our platform, our hosting, our tools to generate leads for their own businesses. Okay, so you're using our system as a model. Here's some ads, here's where you sign up, send those ads out, get that process going. And you build a list, and finally somebody upgrades and you earn commission. This is an axiom. It cannot be violated. You can't be changed. There's no other way to do it. So we're trying to teach you how to generate leads. And when you get that, you start to understand. One thing that will happen, and this is after some of you, in some cases, 40 or 50 years of having it ingrained in you that you go to work and after 40 hours you cash a paycheck. And that's how the system works, right? I mean, I did that in the military. I worked more than 40 hours a week, but we were on salary. So we worked when there was work. But when I got to the end of 2 weeks, I got paid. And then at the end of the month, I got the balance. You could work for 2 weeks in World Profit, not make a nickel, right? You could spend a week learning how to join sites and send out promos and all that stuff. So what you have to do is have an understanding that this is a different system. It doesn't follow along with stuffing groceries into bags, right? You get paid for doing that every week. You log your hours and you get paid. But this doesn't happen in this. This is a totally different way of doing it, and you can spend weeks and weeks and weeks learning and promoting and doing everything and watching your list build, and it takes time. Contrary to the popular belief that you would, just put up a few videos and the money would roll in. That's not the case. It doesn't work that way. However, the chasers are out there and they're chasing this, and I realized that after having several thousand people return to World Profit over the last few decades, that they do come back and they say, yeah, I just dropped 10 grand over the period of 3 or 4 years, learning that you can't make quick money. Doesn't exist. So that's why that how to generate leads, you start at zero. Everyone starts at zero. And then you build your leads up from there. And then you start sending them ClickBank products. You start sending them JVZoo products. You might send them to your PLR store for a bonus if they purchase this. You may sign them up into affiliate programs that you just sign up for. Right? That's exactly how it works. I wanted to talk to you folks about social sites and generating leads from them. Number one is things like Facebook. When you go into, let's just open up Facebook group here just for ease of use. And you'll notice that these postings here, again, done by our president, Sandy Hunter, gives you an example of a way to generate leads. There's all these different things in here, different ads and people posting constantly. I did this one myself, and they generate interest, and hence people looking in on these things will respond. And I don't mean members that are already in World Profit as silvers or platinums or anything like that. I'm talking about people that join our group, might click on this and become an associate. And we get many, many people clicking on this and they become an associate, that kind of a thing. So blogging, putting up videos at YouTube, which Dave Johnson, I've noticed that you're generating some leads from postings that you've done to YouTube. You see, every time we receive a lead, we also get an email indicating, maybe where they're from. And many leads come in from Facebook and YouTube. Those are the biggies. Sometimes from LinkedIn, I don't know how I never see them tracked. Like a lot of them come from these social sites and you don't get a tracking on them because they're secure. People could be using the Brave browser, stuff like that. But the neat part about these social sites is it is easy to manage them all. Number one, and if I go into here, I'm going to show you this first. A consideration is WordPress. And the reason that I like WordPress is because you have the ability, when we set this up, to not only learn an incredible skill, but you can do postings to your blog that will also go to your social networks. And by that I mean, if I go into here, I'm just going to log in real quick. You are able to tie into your social networks automatically and safely using the a program called Jetpack, which is completely 100% free. You don't have to pay for it. They'll ask you to pay, but you can just use the free version. Okay, and what I really like about it is when you click on something up here called sharing, automatically share your posts to social networks. So when you're posting to, and I'm going to show you how to post to your blog, you can see that you can connect with Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Tumblr, all these different things. And what I do is you'll notice I've only connected to Twitter here. Facebook and LinkedIn I do through the Worldprofit blog. The interesting thing though is if I go to our advanced menu here, I can use what's called the lazy blog poster. And this connects immediately once you go into your, you go in and you can add, you get a secret email. When you put that in here, it allows you to then publish one time using the lazy blogger, and it will post to as many blogs as you put in here. And I prefer WordPress because it's super updated now. It's a really easy thing to work with, and it will safely post to Facebook, etc. The other thing that you should notice, and this is really important, is if I go into a new, go into YouTube here, for example, and I go to my channel, do you see here how my channel's sitting here? Well, when I go and I put up a video, okay, so just pause that, you'll notice that there are share buttons here. And you see how it says Pinterest, Blogger, LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook. You simply click that and it's posted. So to me, this is sort of like the same idea of back here where I said, as you go through these things, you get these tools that make things easy. And posting to YouTube and creating a channel, I'm not even going to go through that with you because it's just so simple. You go to Google and just say, create a YouTube channel. Okay? And like I said, we have several members that have generated leads from these video postings. And you'll notice there's 12 views. I don't promote this at all. I don't promote my channel. I promote Worldprofit Tube, which is, of course, as you know, you can get that through the member area under training and everything. That's where people are seeing my videos. But I put them up there because the other added bonus that you get is translation, setting closed captions and things. Morning, everyone. So you see, goes through, and when people click here, they can see my name is George Kosch, that kind of a thing. Okay, so they can get closed captioning. They can then print that out if they want and go from there. A big helper in your postings is the Worldprofit Graphics Studio, and that comes as, you can either purchase it for a one-time fee or upgrade to Platinum, and guess what? It's included. And what I really like about it is it's easy to use. This is how we do everything at Worldprofit. All of our graphics are done in this program. And what I like about it is you can start with an image off your computer. You can get an image from a URL. I've never used this one. I prefer to grab it off my computer, or later you can set custom sizes. So if you wanted to create something of a certain width and height, which again, Twitter, Facebook, all these companies want you to do a certain posting size, right? So if you wanted to do like an Instagram, Twitter, these are all sitting here ready to go. that you can just click on and start. And they even give you a couple of templates to start from. So you can pick this one. So these things can be saved to your graphics gallery on the Worldprofit, and it's hosted. So you don't have the usual problem of, well, you know, where it's on my hard drive, it's on my hard drive. Well, you can, as you see, you can bring images from your hard drive right into here. And if you don't like the backgrounds from the templates, you could just change them by just a click. Okay, so we could say Valentine's Day. And then up comes an immediate graphic. You can take this graphic then and just move it up if you wanted. And then you can take this one and move it over. So you could do a Valentine's graphic. And now you can post this to Instagram, to Facebook. Okay, does that make sense? People respond to pictures. And you don't have to worry about being an HTML programmer because of the simple fact that you can move these things around and add things. If you want to add some text, for example, you could just say, I want to add some text, move it down here, and then change the fonts and the sizes to whatever you want over here. So you see, you can change these headings, go with a stencil. You can have so much fun in here. Now, the best part about this whole thing is once you've saved it, you create Instagram. You could say Instagram post 1080, call it 1 if you want, come up with some naming convention, and you save it. And what it'll do is it'll do its little thing here, and then it'll save it onto your thing. Important always, when you save big graphics, look up on your tab. It's going to be spinning. Wait for the spinning to stop because, the internet isn't that fast yet. Getting there. They're pretty quick now compared to the way it was when I used to use, what was it called? Gosh, I don't even remember. CompuServe. Do you remember CompuServe? Yeah. So here's your information here. You can categorize it if you want. Cool images, put in a description, click edit. You can also copy, and you can view your image if you want. It'll blow it up on a full screen, see what it looks like. You can resize these things too when you put them somewhere in your blog posting. You can create splash page with a click. Copy image to the gallery. That's for Sandy Hunter. Only Sandy and I see this, so if you see this, it's not, you guys don't see it. The reason, Sandy Hunter creates beautiful graphics that go into the image gallery, which is up here. See how you have an image library right here? So these are created in-house. For you to use, you can grab them. And you remember when we were on Facebook? See these? A lot of these things that Sandy is posting, you can use them. How I turn traffic into sales. You can probably look in here and see a few of them. Isn't that neat? You don't need to do these things. Look at it. Say I like this one. Use image. It pops up. This is like a dream come true to me. I'm just absolutely floored by how powerful this stuff is. Just take this and move it around. You want to put your own logo in, you want to do anything, you can just add graphics. All you do is you click graphics, upload right there from wherever. Put some pictures in here. There it is. Squeeze it down a bit. It's up to you, whatever you want to do. You can fade it a little, I think. I'm not very good at this. There you go. Opacity, fade it a little. There they are. So they're quietly working down there. Nobody knows. There they are. Up, up. There we are. Everybody's working. Probably not going to share this graphic, obviously, because I've ruined the masterpiece now with the people there, so I'll get rid of them. So anyways, you create whatever you want up here to name it, and then you save it. Yeah, you can use for thumbnails. You use this thing for anything. So you can be unique. You can post to Facebook. You can post to YouTube. You can do stuff incredible things with these programs. Okay, so it's just, you have to have it. It's just how you live online nowadays, is graphics and images, and it's easy to use. I have a huge thank you for everyone. Trustpilot. Has anyone ever heard of Trustpilot? I've seen it everywhere for years and years and years. So we approached the company a couple of months back because people were putting in reviews of us, and they were very nice. So we thought, how'd that happen? Well, what happened was people were going to Trustpilot and searching for our company, and I guess they didn't find us, and they put in a review. And then, so I went there and I created an account, and I didn't know how to use it or anything, and I said, what's the upgrade cost? Well, the upgrade cost was huge, a lot of money. So I said, oh, whoa, we'll hold off right there. Well, it's been, I don't know, a year, and they sent me an email and said, we're going to give you a really great deal if you upgrade, because people are coming here, they're searching for you, that kind of thing. So I said, okay, tell you what, we'll do it. And we did. So then they said, well, you can send out requests for people to do reviews. And we did. And we also put it on our website. If you go into worldprofit.com, it was actually really neat. We have the ability to put it in here, and it just kind of floats along, and it's just a thing like the BBB sort of idea, where you've got reviews here, and then people can go. So if you haven't done a review and you'd like to, we would really appreciate it. Just let us know by tech support, and we'll send you a link. Yeah, and you can do a video review on your own channel at YouTube. Get a program like you can get here. There's a really, really good program, and it is, if I go to homepage here, it's under Cool Tools right here, and it is called Animoto's awesome, by the way. Animoto's really cool. Placit's really cool too. These are such good programs. These are image programs. This is a video program, and this is a image. You can create t-shirts with names and logos on them. You can even create logos in here. Phenomenal. Here it is right here. This one. This is my favorite for just recording you on your computer. And I'm using this program on my two computers right now to record this. If you want to do a step up, there's another one called Camtasia that these folks have, and it costs a few bucks. But again, you can put your image in there and everything like that. So do video reviews using your computer screen, and use something like Snagit, and then post it to YouTube. And just make sure you say World Profit Review, and then in the description, put a link in to one of our landing pages. Okay? And tell people, if you're interested in this, here's how you sign up. And it's really, really easy to do. It just takes so little time. So anyways, a big thank you to everyone who's put in a review. They're fabulous. Really nice. Like I said, you don't need to buy anything. We have autoresponders, we have graphics tools, we have website builders, we have WordPress, cPanel, anything that you need, we have. Okay, so you don't need to go elsewhere to get anything. We've got an incredible autoresponder system, and we have insanely fast support. Okay? And Dave Johnson, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't make any money from sending people to download TechSmith's Snagit. And I don't want to. Such a great program. I don't even know if they have an affiliate program. but fantastic. Yeah, and whatever you want to use, some people for email use Thunderbird. It's called Thunderbird, and it's put out by the people that created the Firefox browser. Is it any good? Yeah, I mean, I used to use it 15 years ago, but I went to Postbox because they charge money. I just wanted something where I could get support if I needed it, and generally with free things, you don't get too much support. All right, are there any questions? We absolutely love when people upgrade to Platinum because you get 40% commissions instead of 20. You get the Graphics Studio and the autoresponder and the ClickBank Store and Sales Manager. The autoresponder is a biggie. This can save you a lot of money because we have no limits. Create as many auto-response sequences as you want. Doesn't matter. There's also the advanced ad tracker, and you get 18 traffic injections, including solo ads and everything every month to our different sites that we have, which you can see in the multi-commission system, which is over here on the right. I go down here, multi-commission system, and these are all the sites that you can sign up for if you haven't, and you get free upgrades, of course, in all of them. Lifetime too. These upgrades don't go away. It doesn't matter if you discontinue your silver or platinum with us, you keep these. And you get traffic injections in these sites. I believe, I'm not sure where I've got the traffic injections. I just usually use the advanced menu here. There we go. Into, if you put your usernames in here. And again, I do a reminder here, if you need to join, click here, and then it's one click to join. And yeah, as a Platinum VIP member, you receive all of this every month, every 30 days. You need to do it though. You'll get a little thing up here that says your injection date, okay? You can see everything that you got. I was testing the system. As you can see, I don't have usernames in all of them, but they'll show up here. And just be precise with this stuff, These are usernames. There's only one quantum right here that you get a number for. Okay? If you would like to upgrade, there are two options. Number one, you can contact support. And number two, if you are a silver member, you will see a button that will allow you to, on the left menu here, right around this area here, above the menu, and it'll say upgrade. And you can upgrade automatically into Platinum. And you can also upgrade for 1 year. You can renew your silver no matter where you are at, and you can do that too. Or fill out a sport ticket. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Either way works good. Our leads right here are going to be added. I do it right now, but I'm recording on my other machines, but I've got about another couple thousand that are absolutely fresh, that are ready to be loaded in. Yes, Dave. Yeah, if you are interested in more than 1 year, contact support. Sandy Hunter will get in touch with you. And you can use commission to renew and to pay your monthly fees and all of that stuff. That's all, you can do all of that. You'll probably notice that the right-hand menu is not following you all the time now. The reason I've done that is more screen space. I have a gigantic monitor here, which is great, but a lot of people are on tablets, And I'm trying to get rid of this here because if you want to see this menu, all you do is click on your badge or click on Worldprofit. It's one click away. So I'm going to get rid of it on this page, for example. You won't see this. I'm getting them as I go. Okay, but you can use your commissions to pay for services. All you have to do is do a support ticket, and we'll take care of you. Are there any other questions? Does anybody have any questions for me? Yes, and Sandy Hunter, made a very important point about writing down your passwords. If you don't use RoboForm or any type of password system, you got to write them down because you'll forget. And remember to use Gmail. That thing I told you about the bank, that's true. On my own server, I shut down that stupid spam thing. You see, I tell you this, these spam trap programs are very archaic, and nobody's ever figured out a way to do it. Let's face it. Let's be honest. Let's really have an honest moment now. These guys and gals that are sending out spam, they're really, really smart. They're super intelligent people, man. I don't know how they do it. They keep getting spam. That mailbox I had was filled with spam, but not the Royal Bank. They went into and then they found, anyways. So, and put your passwords in a draft. Whatever you need to do, keep your password safe. Okay? Happy birthday for the weekend. Thank you very much. I get to turn 29. I'm turning 29. I didn't think anybody believed 19. So I'm going to go with 29 for another year or two. But yeah, I'm turning 56. Well, you guys have figured that out. Now I'll tell you, it's the 14th on Sunday. And if you want to send me any huge gifts like computers, I like computers and virtual reality stuff. I'll cover the cost of delivery. I tell that to everyone in the family. I say, listen, if you want to send something really big for my birthday, I'm going to cover the shipping costs, for the, like a full gym set or something like that. I'll cover it, even though Amazon ships for free. Anyways, I don't want anything. My favorite part about my birthday is just a nice quiet day with a steak dinner. Awesome. Yeah, no, that's great. Does anybody have any other questions? My one little thing is if you do a support ticket, throw in as many details as you can. A big, huge thing is where it's happening. Give me the URL. And I had a person put in a thing saying, I went to this site and it threw up a virus warning, from the classified ads. And I said, well, I went there and it didn't do anything. I've got Windows Defender and I've got Kaspersky. Nothing came up. So I sent a note and I said, well, what kind of program are you using that's telling you this? So if you do get anything like that, let me know and just say, well, I'm using McAfee or I'm using whatever. I still don't know. Also, Bitcoin. If you are interested in doing anything to do with Bitcoin, I recommend you go to Cool Tools. And I know all of you, who know Bitcoin, you've got your own system. I highly recommend Coinbase. They'll give you a wallet. They'll give you the ability to purchase and sell and fund and all that good stuff. I've been with Coinbase since they pretty much started. Been about 5, maybe 6 years, close to 5 or 6 years. And they're very good. Okay. And if you're interested in mining Bitcoin, Nice Hash is probably the best program, but you better know what you're doing. I don't have that up here. I'm not going to put that up because I'd rather. I'm not into that. There's also Crypto Tab. Everybody's into Crypto Tab, stuff like that. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. So folks, what about Uphold? Yeah, we don't have Uphold in Canada. I tried to get an Uphold account, but they don't have any service in Canada, so couldn't do it. If they do, let me know. And yes, Don, I consider myself still quite young. I still wake up every day and work all day, 7 days a week. Nothing else to do. Even when there was no pandemic, I did this stuff. Like, what else do you do in the day? I work. You know, working's fun. Okay, I'm going to sign off and wish everybody a fantastic weekend and happy Valentine's Day to everyone. As you can see, our live business center has the little hearts and things like that. We try to dress it up to whatever the occasion is. Okay, so everybody, if you have any questions or problems or anything, just fill out a support ticket. You know we're always here. And yes, thank you to Linda and to the monitors for, we had a chat, or a chat system. Put in a ticket or whatever, and we'll handle it. Sometimes these things happen. Okay, so take care, everyone.